Take three. Action. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Take Three. Thank y'all for coming back. We on episode number 6. That's right. We got Mitra in the building. What's up, Big Meech?
Hey, hey,
How you living?
hey.
How you living? You looking good? Looking good. Let me see that shirt, Meech.
Got all of them.
Hey,
Oh,
you put it all up in the camera. You got to back up. Don't put them all in the
Right.
camera.
I don't know. Okay. Oh, yep. That's good. Okay.
Okay.
I love that.
I love it. Yeah, for sure. Dopeness, all month long. We got Lukey Lou in the building. Lulu, what's good, mama?
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Good to see
hey.
y'all. Good to see y'all again. Always a pleasure. Like I said, thank y'all for coming back and supporting us on this journey. This week we decided to watch Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip, starring Tyler Perry.
And
Tyler
Tyler.
Perry. Tyler Perry. And Jermaine Harris. All right, it came out on February 13th on Netflix. Right now, currently, it is number 3 on Netflix. It's a comedy, but don't get it twisted, y'all. This is very much rated R. Do not bring your kids to see it. Very much rated R. Okay, this ain't no joke. This ain't no regular Tyler Perry joint. This is good history, but for the grown folks. All right. Let's go ahead and get down to business. Meet, you want to start it off?
All righty, righty. I would say so what I liked about it. So, wow. You wouldn't sit down with a child and watch it. I do feel like the way that they did the disclaimer for, the profane words and stuff like that was good.
In the
And
beginning?
it kind of, yeah, and it kind of, flowed into the story. It kind of explained to you the background of him. So his behaviors also kind of made sense in that realm. But I'm glad they gave that disclaimer up front so you knew turn it off if that ain't what you want to see. Keep on going if you're okay. So I thought that was good of it. I do like the college road trip kind of aspect, highlighting the HBCUs and the kind of stereotypes or thoughts that people have and having those conversations and decisions. And definitely, as with the shirt too, he was sprinkling gems all up and through, the journey. So I definitely liked all of those aspects of it.
Okay.
What y'all like about it?
I mean, I guess I would say the same thing. I feel like, I like corny stuff. It's definitely corny and quirky. At first, I couldn't latch on to it, but I knew it was going to be a story based off of how he was with his white friends and what he was saying. And it's very much how a lot of our society and our new day and age, when you grow up around that's how I feel like they think for real. Like black people who grew up around nothing but white, went to private schools, they're like, they don't know. And you know what? And I don't want to get too deep, but it brings like, cause I grew up in a suburb of Cleveland and I felt the same way when I went to my PWI. I used to like when my friend grew up going to like charter schools and or not charter schools, but like private schools and stuff. And she would be like, telling me stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't feel that way. Like, we all equal. I don't have no issues with any, because in my suburb, we was all kind of the same. We were used to growing up around each other. But when I went to my PWI, it was a culture shock because some of them never seen a black person in their life, and they
Wow.
were rude as fuck, like racist as fuck. We put Black Lives Matter on the wall. They put All Lives Matter. They scratched it out, called us monkeys. It was like a big thing. So
Wow.
it was a culture shock. It changed my views on just how I felt, and I apologized to her. But it was good. It was really good. I liked the movie. I'm sorry to get off
No, you
topic,
good.
but
You good.
but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought I wasn't going to, but I did.
Okay. I agree with both of y'all. I hadn't watched Tyler Perry joint in a while, I'm not gonna lie. But I watched this while I was out of town with my parents. So technically, they put it on and I watched it. But I am glad I watched it. It was something different, something new, and it was educational. It was perfect for Black History Month. And it was funny. It was funny. just to see all the historical places they went to. I didn't even, some things I had to end up Googling and looking up later on because it
Yeah,
taught me some
same.
stuff. So, um, Tyler Perry did his thing with this. He did his thing. And like you say, Lulu, growing up around different culture, it's just important to know your own. It's just always important to know your own, regardless of who you grow up around or whatever, you know, make sure your kids know where they come from. So that's always
Mhm.
important.
Yeah, I
So,
like it.
Nisha, what didn't you like about it?
So I have to say, I don't know that I found it as funny, like, as some of the other pieces of work. I do feel like it, had,
Like his early work, like before he
yeah.
became
Well,
like
the
plays
plays
type.
and when they were
Mhm.
actually transitioning them to the plays too, when they transitioned some of the plays to the movies too, those were still funny. But
I agree with that.
yeah,
I do agree with that.
yeah, I didn't find the humor as much as I usually do in like the Medea and Joe banter. And I think that there was some unnecessary gratuitous
Like
things
in
occurring in the whorehouse
the
and in the bathroom.
The
Um,
mouth dryer.
like
you don't
I
think
just
those scenes were
I
necessary?
don't think
Like
this things was
we knew it was a
necessary. I
brothel.
feel like, yeah, to have them just out there on the side, getting it, tagging it in. It just is like I felt like there were other because remember Road Trip, the movie Road Trip, where they had the scene where they ended up going and the guys. I mean, that was a frat house. Never mind. But
But still,
the
yeah, I know you're talking
humor
about.
can unfold a different way. I feel like in a
Mhm.
certain manner. So those kind of things just. And the story leading up to the discoveries, it just I feel like it could have delved or done a little deeper because it was just a little like, okay, so you did all of this stuff, your house has no culture in it, the people you're around have no culture, and now you now freaking out all of a sudden over your son, and then just showing the baby when she was having the baby out in the alley, and he was like, look at her coochie.
Wait, what? Which part?
Exactly.
With Joe he was going, yeah.
Yeah, so I think just
Which
like
part? I'm trying to remember. He had the baby out in the alley.
No, that lady, the homeless lady oh, it was a hoe having a baby in the
yeah,
alley, and uh Brian seen it. And then when he was a kid, that's how he taught him what a vagina look. He asked him how are babies
Oh, in the
made,
beginning when he
where
was
mhm.
do
talking
And
babies
then
about,
he
come
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
lost his
from.
yeah.
virginity at like 7 or 9 and stuff. I was like, what's
Hmm.
wrong with this type stuff? So that wasn't. I can't say that was something I enjoyed.
So they could have got to the they could have explained it a different way or either just kept it out, maybe.
Yeah, because I feel like they kind of I know where they were going at with this, showing that and I know families who do that, throwing people in the water, just all that type of stuff. It's supposedly giving you that manhood type thing. So I guess
Hmm.
they were trying to get it, and they already had enough examples. Like you could have, it just, it was like like
Like
somebody all on.
overkill.
Yeah, like y'all all in a room. We done took a couple of drinks or something, and like, hey, let's just see what we could throw in here, and just keep on going at it. So yeah, for me that was a okay.
Mm.
What what about y'all?
I mean, like I said, I like a little bit of corny. I think it was a little overly corny. I didn't really care for the bar scene because I felt like,
I like
I don't
that
know, it
for
was
a
corny.
different
It was
reason.
corny.
I liked
Like
it for a different reason.
What's the
it was just a little
reason?
corny. But other
Yeah,
than
them get
that,
their tail whip.
Cause
other than
what?
that, I like I said, I liked it. I don't really have it taught history. When I realized the point of it, I ended up liking it more because at first I'm like, okay, I felt the same way. Like this not the same banter. It don't hit like how they used to back in the day. I feel like it's
Mhm.
a little more lighthearted. They held back a little bit, but then he got back into I don't care if you cancel me type shit. That's what I like. I like when people are blunt like that. Yeah, so I like it.
Yeah,
I was not expecting it to be anything like The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That was the first play that I had seen from Tyler. And that was like in maybe like ninth or 10th grade. And we had a, little bootleg, little DVD,
Oh yeah.
put it
Mhm.
in there, and it was like, I mean, we was watching that every day in the household. So I wasn't expecting it to be anything like that, like with that type of comedy, more so because we know kind of what to expect as far as the jokes and how they speak and what they talk about. So I just didn't want it to be too lame where it was like, I ain't even trying to watch all of this. Like, no. But I'm going to support my guy, Tyler. So if you need any one of us, then we are available. We
Yes,
are very
ma'am.
much available. But yeah, overall, the message behind it.
Oh yeah.
I like the message. I
Now,
like
when did y'all figure out that was going to be the message?
I say that one more time, ask it
When did you figure out that that was going to be the message?
again.
I kind of knew it
Did you?
initially.
What, as far as like teaching him his history?
Yeah. I figured because of how upset they were with Brian, keeping him away from that because of his experience with his father. I knew that he was going to show him how just his blackness. I figured that based off
Yeah.
how he was and how it started off with the white guys, and it was like, oh, made that point. I felt like they were going to teach him that because he had to show some type of growth. So it had
Mm,
to change his mind. So that's what I was thinking.
mm,
I'm like Lulu, like I knew it was going to be like some type of historical teaching, but I did not know of all the places that he was taking him to,
Mm,
like
mhm.
where Martin Luther King got killed at that hotel motel,
mm,
and where what's his name?
Emmett.
Emmett Smith. Emmett
And-
Till. Where they put his body, in the river.
Mhm.
So because I remember like me and my dad was like, where are they going? When they were showing the map where they were going, they went like up here, then back down here. And I was like, I thought they supposed to go on the West Coast. So then I,
California.
I was like, oh, he was showing him all these places and whoop, whoop, whoop. So I knew it was going to be some type of lesson learned, but I didn't know exactly how. And also, what was the name? BJ?
Hmm.
Ain't turn a hoe into a housewife. So don't try. She was a pretty little, but you don't want that.
He
You
loved
don't
her.
want that. Trust.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you need to go get it tested. But,
Hmm. He said a little hurt don't hurt nobody. Did that just
ooh,
that was funny.
it do. I'm sure it do. That little boy got on my nerve after a while, though. He was starting to irritate me. Like I was like, you
Mm,
can't be this like
naive. His character is acting.
naive.
His character is his
People are
acting.
like that though. I know people like that. I swear on everything I love.
Oh
He was
goodness.
so like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, oh my God. It was,
Real sheltered,
Daddy had him
real.
sheltered. Yeah.
He had the audacity to call him ignorant, which he was ignorant in some ways. They both was ignorant, and that
yeah.
Mhm.
was that was. I like that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would y'all
Okay.
ever go take a road trip in a car with no phone and no GPS?
Not with
Just
no GPS.
just a map
I mean, I have. We
Back in
have.
the day.
back in
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
day?
going to say. I've definitely done it before. Would I do it today? For nah, for what? For I don't know.
I would leave my phone. I just would want a digital GPS.
You would leave your phone?
I don't like my phone. I really don't be wanting to use my phone. I know that sounds weird, but I be want to talk all the time. I be drained. I be tired.
See, I
Hmm.
want the phone. I could do no GPS. I figured out. I don't have a problem printing or getting the map or the atlas or whatever them things was at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And we used to print out the yeah.
MapQuest.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the MapQuest directions. That's what I was like.
That
We said, I'm
part.
like, yeah, we've actually done that before.
That's one thing about like older people. They know some interstates. Like they know they can read a map. I ain't really no map reader. I wasn't out. I, when I started driving, we was printing out MapQuest and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So I ain't
Yeah.
really had no need to read a map. But hey, respect because they
Street
Now I didn't
smart for
read.
sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did the printing out my dad and when we used to travel because I have family in different states. So when we used to travel, we used to get those and we have the maps. So I remember folding everything and all of that stuff. But I never had to drive and do the map because I don't even know how you do both of them. But it was
Right.
interesting to see my mother and father dynamic, with the map and the directions too. So hey, it worked out. We got to where we needed to safely.
Right, that part. You made it, ain't you?
Hey, there you go.
All right, Meech, what would you rate this film?
So let's see. I think the actors did a really good job with what the story and everything was. And I actually like how the intent and everything of the story. So I'm gonna go on and I give him an A. I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of
Black,
10. Nice.
Black History Month. Let's get it.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I enjoyed the acting. It was a couple of things that was overdone, but I got what they were getting at. It was well done. It was great timing. It was real life, man. It was real life. So 8 out of 10 for Tyler Perry. Good job. Great job.
Same for me. 8 across the board, because, yeah, I feel the same way.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, y'all heard it from us. Take three crew in the building. Big Meech, Lukey, Lou. Thank y'all for watching us. Another episode. Episode 6 in the building, okay?
I think that's the first time same score all across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Tyler
right.
Perry, Joe's College Road Trip. Number 3 on Netflix. Check it out if you haven't. Remember, no kids, no kids, no kids, y'all. But you will definitely learn something and pretty good entertainment. Check it out, y'all.